Skateboarding has traditionally been seen as a male-dominated sport, and the brands reflect that. With more women coming into the industry, it's opening up opportunities and inspiring a new generation of female skaters. Shahar Golan introduces us to some young women who aren't afraid to eat some pavement.
So I grew up in the Midwest in Des Moines, Iowa, and I would be the only girl at the skate park. I came to New York mainly because I kind of wanted to switch up my pace. Everywhere I go, there's like a girl on a skateboard.
For a decade, skateboarding has been a huge part of Lena Juice's life. And through it, she found her passion for fashion.
Cute little umbrella on the back.
Continuing a tradition in skateboard culture, she recently began selling tees she designs.
Skateboarding is pretty important to me. Through skateboarding, I kind of found a love of like clothes and fashion and like art and music through all of that.
Like Lena, more and more women and girls are picking up the sport. Amy Gunther, who has been in the business for 25 years, says she can't believe how many girls are skating today.
Being a female in the skateboard industry, we were completely the minority. And there's definitely been times where it's like, oh, there's like a couple more girls skating, and then they stop skating. So when this happened, it was a similar feeling of like, oh, there's some girls skating around, that's cool. And you don't really like pay attention, and then it's like, oh wait, they're like continuing to skate.
Gunther says that women are changing the long-time male-dominated industry.
And starting their own skate companies and like, you know, board companies and clothing companies, and that other brands are recognizing the power in females. That has been pivotal.
Still, there are struggles. The lack of competitions made it hard for skaters like Lena to make a career out of it. But that's changing. More women's competitions are popping up.
It's getting bigger. There's definitely challenges, as with any female athlete has to deal with different pay structure, but it's a movement that's here to stay.
Lena plans to compete more in the future. Recently, she even tried out for the Battle of the Barracks, a top street skating competition that will have a women's division for the first time this year.
This year I was in a competition at the Far Rockaway Beach Park, and this competition was cool because they had like a specific girls part.
Novice skaters say that seeing more experienced women in the sport inspires them.
Just watching other females successful in skating and pay no mind to how male-dominated the sport is really inspirational.
Social media is connecting women skaters, creating a growing community and support network.
The girls that are skating now are very aware and really involved in supporting other women. They're not outcasts anymore.
I follow a bunch of female skaters. When we go to meetups, we meet other girl skaters, and that's probably like the most important part.
Lena is upbeat but aware that as a woman, and a woman of color, she might be viewed with skepticism in a sport that's been traditionally dominated by white men.
I think anytime anyone kind of puts himself in the spotlight, they're representing, like, you know, people of color doing, you know, what they do. People could definitely say, oh, that's for white kids, why are you doing that? But I never thought of it like that. I just liked it.
That kind of representation could help motivate another generation of women like her to pick up the sport.
Having women of color kind of do something that it's male dominated and it's white guys who are skating is even better, because it kind of gives you that motivation. It really doesn't matter what you're doing, it's just as long as you can do it, it's fine.
For 219 West, I'm Shahar Golan.